It's Chef Jeffrey Saad. It's Egg Tuesday. Tortilla Espanol. It's on the bar of every tapas restaurant all throughout Spain. And the magic, what makes this Tortilla Espanol great, is the egg. So check this out. It's simply 3 ingredients, more or less. Sliced potatoes, onions, and the egg. And it's pressed into a pan and formed into almost like a tart. A potato tart is the way to think of it, but it's nice and thick like a quiche from the egg. So the first step is olive oil. You have a good amount of olive oil because you're going to drain off the excess. And you have your potatoes sliced about 1/3 of an inch thick. You want them thick enough so that they're still creamy, but that they get cooked all the way through. You're not trying to get them dark golden here, just light golden and cooked through. So you need to do this in 2 batches, maybe 3 batches, because basically you want to spread the potatoes out evenly. You want to flip them over halfway through, medium heat, so you don't color them. And you see that when I cut it, it comes apart. They're soft, but they're not chips. They're not too golden. And you strain it here, and that way you get rid of the excess oil, but then you also use that same oil to fry the next batch of potatoes, as well as to fry the onions. So that's all we've got in this dish so far, is potatoes and onions to golden. Then we're going to mix it with the eggs. Alright, so while the onions are sauteing, we're going to put the eggs in here with the smoked paprika. So it's 3 eggs, and it's about a teaspoon of smoked paprika, which is totally optional. It's up to you. And we're just going to whisk that together with a pinch of salt. Alright, so I've got the onions softened up, just a little bit golden. So we've now drained the potatoes, the onions. We did this in 3 batches. Drain out the excess oil. Now you take this mixture and we're going to add it to our whisked eggs and smoked paprika. And you mix that all together. You can already see that smoked paprika is going to soak into the potatoes. The egg is what's going to puff up and give it that beautiful quality, almost like a potato frittata or a quiche. Alright, so we have a non-stick pan, a smaller one than you cooked in, and we're going to pour this into the pan, and you'll see why we're using a smaller pan. Because it's going to go all the way to the top and give you that beautiful quiche look. And then what you're going to do is take your spatula, push down like this, and really pack it into the pan. It's going to get beautiful and golden on the bottom, then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing again. Alright, this has been about 5 minutes. Now here's the only slightly tricky part, and it's really not that bad. You just put the plate over the top, and you're going to flip it over. And you see that gorgeous color? Now that's what it's going to look like when it's done, but to cook the other side, we're actually going to slide it back in. We're going to press it back down to create that same shape and let the other side get golden. Then the next time we flip it out, it's perfect. Alright, so here it is, about 10 minutes cooking time total. We're going to put the plate on, flip it out, and there it is. Your Tortilla Espanol. Slice it into triangles, serve it with a little bit of sliced or chopped tomato, a little bit of parsley. Incredible. Layers of tender potato, sweet onion, and then the egg just kind of puffs the whole thing up and gives it this great flavor, great body, and holds it all together.